Today we're going to be telling a story about Kenny Wayne Shepherd. That's right. I had an opportunity to pick up Kenny Wayne Shepherd. And when I say pick up, I don't mean like the other ones. I mean literally had to pick him up. So, before we get started, let me just do a quick little shout out. I want to shout out to Heather, everybody. Heather, that's right, my buddy John and his wife Heather. I recently heard that Heather's been checking out the show and checking out the program, so that is worthy of a shout out. John and Heather, really good people. Now, let's move on to Dusty. I need to talk about him just briefly. Dusty is, if you've been following the show, he's my manager, and he has been getting on me about continuing to make shows on a regular basis. He's not wrong. I know he's not wrong. You gotta be consistent. And I was slacking a little bit. He was kind of riding my case. But now let's roll things back early in time when the podcast venture first started. Dusty told me very clearly he did not want to be on the podcast with me. So I'm like, okay, I kind of do want you on the podcast with me. We've done a podcast together before, and he was very clear about it. Nope, no interest in it. Okay, Dusty, but why? Why don't you want to be on the podcast? His answer was, because I don't like being on camera, and I don't want to talk on camera. All right. I definitely understand that. It's not an easy thing to do. It's a bit of a mental thing you got to get past, and you got to really dig in deep, and he just wasn't there. He just didn't want to do it. So I left the issue alone. And I'm like, he doesn't want to. So moving on, we start doing the podcast. I start making shows. I'm mostly doing it by myself. Occasionally I have a guest on, and that's a lot of fun for me. So recently, Dusty says, hey, I think I'm going to start doing TikTok shop advertisement. He says he's going to start advertising for TikTok products, product review kind of stuff. He had my curiosity a little bit in a suspicious way. So I'm like, okay. So he wants to come over and do some recording. We've spent time in the studio recording his TikTok shop. And I'm like, what is happening? So I let a little bit of this go by. Then I finally said, hey, Dusty, you're putting yourself on camera and you're talking. Why can't you do the podcast? You clearly have gotten over the fact that you don't want to be on camera anymore. You've gotten past that. You're talking on camera. You're making commercials for TikTok shop. And I'm helping you. So now I'm pushing back a little bit. So I think that Dusty is agreeable to doing at least one show with me. So coming up soon, we should have my manager, Dusty, on the show. Now, here's where I need your help, okay? I want Dusty to be a co-host on this show. I want this to be a regular thing. If his reasoning for it was because he didn't want to be on camera and he didn't want to talk on camera, well, that's all gone out the window now because he's making videos on his own now. And I'm thinking to myself, and I know this is true, Dusty, if you do the podcast, that's only going to help your TikTok shop. It's only going to make things better. So I want you guys to put in the comments. I want you to load him up and tell Dusty he needs to be a co-host on this show. We need him. We got to have him. Okay, so Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Yes, that Kenny Wayne Shepherd. This is many, many years ago. my brother Sean, I'm going to do a whole show about Sean sometime. Sean, my brother, he passed away in 2014. So I want to talk about him for a little while. He was quite the larger than life personality. So anyway, Sean was also a runner, and he was running, for these large venues here in town. He's the one that got me into it. So we're running shows. We had this big show coming up or whatever, multiple bands. And one of the bands was Kenny Wayne Shepherd. So Sean got assigned to Kenny Wayne Shepherd as a runner. I was assigned to some other band. I don't even remember who. All I know is that I'm just out working, driving around or whatever. And I know my brother Sean's out working, driving around. I knew he was assigned to Kenny Wayne Shepherd, but didn't really know much about his day or what was going on until I got a phone call. I'm like, hello? It's Sean. He was like, bro, I need your help. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? I was like, yeah, I got time. What do you need? He said, come over to such and such hotel. I'm like, okay. And he's like, I really need your help. I'm like, this sounds so bad. So I pull up there, and then that's when he lays it on me. He's like, hey, I'm here to pick up Kenny Wayne Shepherd to take him to the venue. And I'm like, yeah? So what's the problem? He's like, come inside and see. So we go inside, and sitting on like this lobby, in this lobby area, this couch, was Kenny Wayne Shepherd slumped over, and his girlfriend sitting next to him. And I'm like, oh, that's bad. Now, to Kenny Wayne Shepherd's defense, this was before he got sober. Kenny Wayne Shepherd has gone completely sober. And the last I knew, he's been doing amazingly well. Like, he is really, I think he cut his hair and everything. But at this time, Kenny Wayne Shepherd was kind of up and coming. So he was waist deep in the weeds, man. He was really partying hard. And he was sitting on that couch. He was not functional at all. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's got to go on stage soon. But I've been down this road. I've seen these things happen. I know they can happen. So we just have to get him there. So my brother says, come on, man, grab an arm. So I grab Kenny Wayne Shepherd's arm. Like, throw it over my neck. My brother on the other side. We're dragging Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Feet just flopped, dragging him through the hotel lobby. I'm like, what is happening right now with my life that I'm carrying Kenny Wayne Shepherd through the lobby of a hotel? The girlfriend gets the doors and opens up. We carry him outside, and then all these things like up into the van. And then my brother gets up there and like grabs him from behind. I grab his feet. Here we are, flopping him up into the seats. And I'm like, we're buckling him in. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what in the world? So, I mean, we knew he was breathing, but that's about the most signs of life that there were happening. And I'm like, what time is it, man? This kid's got to go on soon. So, all right. So we then load up. I jump in my van and we head over to the venue. We get to the venue, then we pull him out of the van and we're dragging him across the backstage area of the venue and into his dressing room. And then the manager's coming in. And and when the managers came in and like his people, none of them seemed panicked. They did not seem like they were even concerned about the physical state and mental state or lack of state of mind that he was in. So, of course, we get excused from the room. And I'm like, whoa, bro, what is happening? Of course, we're dying to know. And we go around to the front because we know just very soon, he's got to come on stage. So I don't know how much time passed, but I'm going to guess about a half an hour. And true to form for rock stars, man, I'm telling you, oh my gosh, the band started up. There's no Kenny Wayne Shepherd on stage, but they started playing music like they've done this before. So I'm standing there, my brother's standing next to me. You're like, what in the world's going? And then the magical guitar. Oh my gosh. He can play guitar like nobody's business. And I'm like, where is the guitar sound coming from? Are they just piping it in? Because just a little while ago, he wasn't even awake. And out from behind the curtain comes Kenny Wayne Shepherd like a champion. I mean, just nailing it, note for faster and faster note. He was killing it. And he rocked the whole show. He was amazing. Nobody there in the audience would have ever guessed that he came from where he was, state of mind, within like 30 minutes, bam, back on stage. Well, I don't know what kind of magic they gave him, but it worked. These people know what they're doing. And he rocked the house. I mean, it was very similar to when I had to deal with Ozzy Osbourne, and he was looking for him and couldn't find him because they were trying to keep the booze out of his hand. If you haven't seen that one, go check out the Ozzy Osbourne show. It's a good one. Very similar story. All right. Hit the like button for me. Hit the follow button. Tell your friends about this. We are going to soon have my manager, Dusty, come on the show he said for at least one show. He's not committing, but he needs to hear from you guys. He needs to hear in the comments. You got to tell him, Dusty, bro, you got to do it. Go check out his page too. All right, Dusty, just check out I'll send a link in there. Go find Dusty's and he's selling toothpaste and boom boom sticks. Go buy something from him.